this point of the offseason, I know full practice is around the corner. This point of the offseason, how are you feeling about this group?
I feel good about them. I thought we really finished the fall on a high note, and we're starting to operate the right way. I think anytime you're going through these transitions, there's a lot of changes, and especially for the kids that are in the program and the new ones we brought in, and obviously having a whole new staff. But I felt we end the fall on a really high note, and just excited to get them back starting on Monday and get rolling.
Looking back at fall ball, what were just some of the big things you guys accomplished, and also some of the big things you guys wanted to install program-wise too?
Yeah, I thought strength and conditioning was our biggest thing. I thought we needed to get bigger and stronger and do a better job in the weight room. I thought Zach Arn, our strength coach, did a really good job with that. But more importantly, the young men in that locker room bought in, and they really got after it. We're a lot more physical. I think we're a little bit more athletic than we've been, and just excited. A new confidence, I guess, from probably what they've been dealing with, strength and conditioning wise. And we're fortunate to have Zach come with us from Nichols, so we kind of hit the ground running with that.
Pitching wise, how are you just kind of feeling about that group? Getting some live ABs in the fall and everything going into that development and training. How are you feeling about pitching at this point?
Yeah, really good. I think we're deep on the mound. Comparatively, it should be one of our strengths, and we're older and experienced. And I think you look at college baseball across the board, if you have depth and you have some age and experience in there where people have thrown valuable innings in high-pressure situations, and we brought a handful of guys with us, which with these new rules we're fortunate to be able to do that, and they've been excited to be here. And then we had some guys that were returning that maybe didn't have the seasons that they could have last year, or they transferred in from somewhere else, or they were freshmen, but I think we're going to benefit from their experience as well.
How are you feeling about the offensively, just the plug-and-play lineup-wise? How are you feeling about that at this point too?
Yeah, I feel good about our guys. I mean, I think the hardest thing for us is to go from where we've been and then find consistency and having success. I think even you look back the last handful of years here, they've had runs where they've been really successful, and then when things kind of go sideways in conference, whether it's an injury or lack of depth on the mound, it kind of goes into a tailspin. So hopefully we can be a little bit more consistent, and make fewer of those maybe down moments and string a few more wins together when we get into league play.
You touched on your coaching staff. Just how thrilled are you? The group you were able to bring in, just what intangibles do they bring to this program?
Yeah, I think they just do a great job connecting with the young men in our locker room. I always say you hire great people first and great coaches second. I think, you get a chance to be around my whole staff, whether it's, Cody Livingston, Chris Joblin, Jerry Cervantes, Kate Evans came with me from Nichols, Ryan Berter, Director of Operations, or Zach Arn, our strength coach, and then Justin's our trainer, and all of them are great people. I think we have a really good office situation. Everybody's pulling on the same end of the rope, and I think we've had a lot of growth. That's how I would define the fall, and then going into the spring, we're going to continue to grow because we didn't have a field in the fall, so we were fortunate enough to use Valley View and Greene County Tech, and hats off to those guys for accommodating us. Really fortunate for that, but we did miss a lot of field time, so hopefully weather doesn't look like it's going to cooperate initially, but hopefully with the turf going down and finishing up hopefully the next week or so, we'll benefit from that and be able to overcome and be on the field and kind of get caught up in that area.
Just seeing all the progress, just literally walk outside and look and see all the progress. How cool has it been just to see it all kind of take shape and develop these last couple months?
Yeah, I think it's been really cool. I think progress is definitely a buzzword around here. But coaches are impatient, so I want it to be done already. I think everybody else does too, but it's definitely a start, and we're excited about that, and excited to get the benefit of being on the field, especially this time of year with weather. Looks like we're going to get some on Friday around here, and knowing that it'll melt off because it's turf, and we'll be able to get back out there again. It should be extremely beneficial for us when we open up the season on February 14th.
I know the big thing also coming around the corner, Grand Slam Banquet. How thrilled are you? One, it's kind of the curtain raiser for A-State baseball, but two, bringing a guy like Mike Matheny in. Just how cool, how'd that whole process come about? Just how thrilled are you for the banquet coming up?
Yeah, I'm excited. I'm as intrigued as anybody is. It's my first one here, so obviously super excited about that. And Mike Matheny is, he's as good a baseball man as there probably is, in all of baseball across the world. And so for him to come in here, and I know this is big Cardinal country, and so to get somebody to, of his stature to come in here and share his wisdom with us and some stories, it should be a really fun night. And yeah, to kick off the season, I'm excited about it. It's at the Embassy Suites on January 31st, and people that want to come or want to buy tickets, they can go on our website, the school's website, and there's a link to the Grand Slam Banquet, and we'd love to have them out.
You touched on practice starting and having all the guys back Monday. What are just some of the goals you kind of want to achieve those first couple weeks, with practice, whatever, what field time, things like that, you guys be able to get with the weather and everything?
Yeah, we'll start out in group work. I think the most important thing is getting their legs back underneath them and making sure their arms and their bodies are in shape and just getting back acclimated to team practice. But more important than that is the live at-bats. I think this time of the year, our pitchers should be in pretty good shape when they get back. So we should be able to jump right back into pitcher, hitter, and catcher stuff. And as many at-bats as you can get them leading into the season for timing, it should benefit you early on. So that's our main objective when we get started.
Haven't had a chance to talk to you about the schedule you guys were able to put together for this coming season. What do you like about it? Just how do you feel like it's going to challenge you guys for Sun Belt play?
Yeah, I think it's really good. You look at the teams we're playing early on in the season, they had a ton of success in their own leagues. And I don't think anything prepares you for Sun Belt Conference play. I really don't. I mean, you want to see your guys battle tested. And even for us, I mean, we haven't been in the trenches together as a group. We brought in 31 new players. And for some of these guys, it's their first experience of Division I baseball. And for other ones, it's their first experience in a league the caliber of the Sun Belt. So, just growth. I think we're going to have to grow throughout the course of the season. I think we did throughout the course of the fall. And, moving forward, we want to see that progress. Just like our facilities getting better, we want to see that product in the field, equal that. And so we're excited to get going, and I'm as intrigued as anybody is.